Hello y'all, it's me again. I'm on a roll here, so I thought I would do just one more review tonight for you guys. And the review is on this, The Phantom of the Opera, 25th Anniversary Edition at Royal Albert Hall. So there it is, starring Ramin Karimloo, Sarah Baudris, and Hardly Fraser. This was amazing. I cannot say enough about it. Way better than the movie in comparison. I did like the movie. It was okay, but after seeing this, I have to say that the movie is pretty much like really sucks compared to this. The problem with the movie is it really did not capture. Oh, let me turn the camera around so you can see my face. There we go. Forgive me, but I don't have any makeup on right now. I'm just in my PJs, so I hope you don't mind. But this was way better than the movie version. The movie version just did not capture the emotion of the story and the darkness of it. I think Ramin Karimloo playing the Phantom in this is the best Phantom I've ever seen. He's very, he gives a very grounded performance, very subtle, I guess you could say, but also very emotionally intense. Some people thought he wasn't quite scary enough, but I thought he was scary when he needed to be. He's got a fantastic voice as the Phantom, especially when he sings Music of the Night. It's my favorite rendition of that song that I've ever heard. It's hard to describe his voice if you haven't heard it. It's very angelic and beautiful and very emotional. I've never heard anyone sing with more emotion than Ramin. He's Iranian, so I believe he's the first Iranian person to play this role, you know, in America. But he did an amazing job. Without a doubt, my favorite Phantom that I've ever seen. Sarah Baudris as Christine, was also excellent. I thought she was even better. Like, she was absolutely amazing in this. By far the best Christine I've ever seen. Just so stunningly beautiful, but also such a fine actress. Gives Christine a strength that I haven't seen before. Also very passionate, very emotional, and the entire supporting cast was great in this too. You know, Wendy Ferguson, Barry James, Liz Robertson, Wayne Evans. They were just all really great in their roles. I could not have put together a better cast, basically, for this. The stage show itself, like the production, the sets, and the costumes, all are very much in the spirit of the original London show, except that they've made it bigger and more epic. I especially loved Masquerade. They pretty much stayed true to all the costumes, but there's way more dancers in Masquerade. Like, there's like over 100 people, I think, whereas in the original show there was only a dozen or a little more than that. So it's much more epic and spectacular. There aren't traditional set changes like there is in the original stage show, and instead it's a projection screen in the background, and that's used to create all the background effects. Which some people liked and some people didn't, but I thought overall it worked pretty good. In particular, I really liked the mirror scene when the Phantom, kind of seduces Christine with his voice and draws her through the mirror. And you see her image reflected, and it's like huge. It's like 20 times bigger than she is. And then it opens up, and the Phantom his silhouette comes out of the mist, and he draws her in with his cape and just carries her off. I thought that scene was great. Also, like I said, the big highlight for me was Music of the Night, which he sang so beautifully. And just the way that Sierra responds to him as he's singing. She doesn't sing in that scene, but just the way she responds to him, just the way she looks at him, it's just really profoundly well acted from both of them. They have a really great chemistry together that just works so well. And you can tell that they must be really good friends in real life, and because they're just phenomenal together. Yeah, so it pretty much sticks with the original stage show. It's just, like I said, it's just much bigger. The whole final layer scene at the very end is my favorite scene in the musical, and it was done really, really well. It's Ramin's most terrifying moment in the show. The disfigurement I thought was great. It's really shocking, and yet it's still very human. Way better than the disfigurement in the movie, which kind of sucked. It wasn't even scary. You know, it just looks like part of his face is kind of sunken in a little bit on this side. But in this show, it was very graphically disfigured and very realistic looking. Chris Tucker did the prosthetic for it. He's like one of the best makeup artists in the whole world. So it was really cool that he was involved with this. Just made it so much more believable and realistic. So yeah, and the coolest thing about it, you know, like the musical itself was spectacular. But at the end, there's a finale with the 5 best Phantoms. They come out with the original Christine, who was played by Sarah Brightman in the London show, and they all do a duet of Music of the Night together, and the Phantom of the Opera, which was really, really awesome. I felt like I was on cloud 9 watching that. All the Phantoms were great, you know, their singing voices, especially, you know, John Owen Jones, who a lot of people consider to be the best Phantom, you know, the best voice. And he's truly amazing in that scene. Yeah, so overall it was a spectacular, you know, experience. Without a doubt, my favorite version of this musical that I've ever seen. And like I said, I did like the movie, but after seeing this, this pretty much blows the movie out of the water. Like the movie was not that good compared to this. Like Joel Schumacher's film, if you're looking for a really great version of this musical, I highly recommend this. It's really good. A little hard to get at your local video store. You might have to pre-order it, you know. But trust me, it's well worth it if you're a fan of the Phantom of the Opera, which I have been since I was about 12 years old. I'm 33 now, so I've loved this musical most of my life. And this was pure nostalgia. It was so much fun to watch and just a great experience. So I highly recommend it. And that'll be my last review for the night. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will send another review your way very soon. Bye-bye.